In 2014, Rentplus set out to make home ownership easier for working families unable to save deposits. We've delivered on that promise, turning renters into homeowners, and we're very proud of that. Now, we're providing the affordable rent-to-buy model across the country, working with over 55 councils from the Devon and Cornwall borders all the way up to Kirkby Moorside in North Yorkshire. Award-winning Rentplus is based on a simple premise: widen access to home ownership by helping people to save to buy the home that they are renting. Let people move into a brand new home without a deposit. Let them pay an affordable rent set by the council, typically 20% less than local private rents, which helps them save more each month. Give them a secure home for 5 to 20 years whilst they save. And when they're ready to buy, give them 10% of their home's value and help them to get a high street mortgage. They'll be buying 100% of their home, and they'll have between 10 and 20% equity from day one. Key workers and other hard-working families in lower or middle-income roles dream of owning their own home. Many are paying large sums in private rent and could afford to pay a mortgage, which in all regions is generally less than renting privately each month. The common thread is their inability to overcome the deposit barrier and save the very large sums of money needed to buy their home. Other home ownership schemes, such as shared ownership and first homes, still require large sums in deposits. Those who have little money left over to save each month after paying rent and bills remain locked out. Rentplus has removed the deposit barrier and seen those first 2016 renters who opted to buy at year 5 become homeowners with a high street mortgage. They use those 5 years to build a strong credit rating and save money. Their savings were boosted by the 10% gifted sum from Rentplus, which gave them that equity in their home from day one. Our affordable rent-to-buy homes provide a route to home ownership for lower earners, but they also create diverse, stable communities across the country. The Rentplus tenant demographic is largely key and essential workers, allowing them to stay living and working locally. Our tenants will talk about how they feel part of a community when they first move into their Rentplus home.
Owning your own home makes a massive difference. You start thinking about it as your area, about our community. When we rented, we never became part of the community as we were moving so often. Now we definitely feel we are.
My Rentplus home means I can continue to live and work in my community and not move again. I'm close to my family and I'm living in an area I love. My friends are all hoping that they will get the same opportunity to become a homeowner that I have been given.
When we moved in, we immediately started looking for schools and clubs locally, meeting other people in the same area, and we started building a network.
Rentplus could not have done this without our valued council and housing association partners. They are key to the success of turning Generation Rent into Generation Buy. Most are now working with us on second and third schemes, and the challenge for Rentplus is to deliver more affordable rent-to-buy homes at pace across the country and keep up with the demand from our families. Nearly every scheme we have is oversubscribed many times over. We're actively looking for new developments, registered providers, and local authorities to work with. The benefits to local authorities adopting Rentplus are clear. The model is fully funded by institutional investment, and it's a national planning policy framework compliant affordable housing tenure. By working in partnership with Rentplus, councils can offer more affordable housing for local people. They can reduce local waiting lists without drawing on their own budgets or bidding for government funds. Working with Rentplus creates the potential for additionality and for local authorities to offer other forms of affordable homes. The majority of applicants come from local housing waiting lists, and in some areas, 30 to 50% of our residents move from social housing, freeing those homes to be reallocated to those most in need. Rentplus wants to work with more local authorities to turn local people into homeowners. Join us and change the lives of working people in your communities.